They want that. They on that. They on that. They want that young nigga dumb, who you with, where you from shit. That gang banging rag hanging, what you claiming crunk shit. They like that. They on that. They like that. They want that super gutter ignorant, that new ghetto belligerent. Authentic brick flipping dope boy trap nigga shit. Yeah, they like that. They on that. They like that. Yeah, they want that.
Alright, first up is the Callaway RAZR Fit driver. This is the least best performing club out of the ones I demoed in this video. Didn't get a chance to demo it on my first driver video, couldn't find a left-handed version. It's got a compact head shape, average size face. It sits a little closed at address, but it's a simple look from the top and a forged composite crown. This club I noticed had a pretty small sweet spot. It's got the Adilla NV ripped shaft, 60 gram stiff flex. This was actually the highest launching shaft out of all the drivers I've demoed, but had mid spin. So anyway, the sweet spot to this was pretty small, which was surprising to me. There was a lot of distance dispersion on even the slightest missed hit, and you know, that's why it's not up there at the top. That brings me to the tour version of the RAZR Fit, shown there on the right hand side. The crown is a little bit pointier and less rounded than the standard. The face is definitely darker, but about the same size and shape. The club sits a little bit more neutral at address than the standard. From the bottom, it's green. It has adjustable weights that are included with the set that you cannot get with the standard version. Also, the shaft of this club is a Project X 6.0 shaft, which is, you know, on paper it's a better shaft. I wasn't able to demo the tour version because they don't make a left-handed version of the tour, so I couldn't compare the numbers directly, but I did notice that it does sit more square at address, and I do like the darker face, and it does cost $100 more, mostly because of that shaft that's included with the club. The hosel is more adjustable than the standard version. I think it opens it up a half a degree more, plus it doesn't change the spine alignment of the shaft when you make the adjustment. Next is the Adams Speedline 988 UL. UL is for ultralight. This is a 290 gram club. It's a black on black look to it. I like the look from address. It's got a high toe, medium sized club face. You notice the lines cut out in the back. That's to reduce drag. They talk about aerodynamics with this club. I like the way that it looks at address. It's a D0 swing weight, which feels very, very light to me. Part of that is the lightweight Matrix Radix 4.1 shaft. It's a mid-launching shaft and had the second highest spin of all the drivers both videos combined tested. Overall, it just felt unbalanced. Next is the Adams Speedline Fast 12 driver. This is a high MOI driver with a stable feel. Had some high spin on miss hits, and you know, on miss hits it sounds like a milk carton. It has the airfoil design elements in the side of the face there, and the crown supposed to be more aerodynamic. The head sits very square, but is large front to back. Can be intimidating. This is a very straight driver. Actually, didn't really see dispersion left and right. If you're struggling to launch the ball, this would be the club for you. The Graffoli Pro Launch Blue Shaft, 55 grams. It felt pretty light, very high spin, high launch. So if you're struggling to get the ball in the air, this would be the club for you. I saw a lot higher swing speeds with this club as well. All right, next is the Cleveland Classic lineup. We have the 310 and the 290. The 290 was a little bit worse performer as the 43-gram Miyazaki Kui shaft, mid-launch, low spin, D5 swing weight. This is Cleveland's deepest face they've ever produced. It has MaxCore 2 face technology, which is better performance on miss hits, and a rear weight slug placed in the back for better MOI. So a very forgiving club and hits the ball far. Next is the Cleveland Classic 310 driver. It has the same club head weight at 199 grams, although there are some subtle differences, especially when it comes to the sound. The tour version has a much higher pitched sound. I don't know if they forgot the sole rib that's supposed to deaden the sound that they advertised with the 290. It has the Miyazaki Kusala Black 61 shaft, which is the best stock shaft on market in my opinion. It's low launch, but the lowest spinning shaft, 2400 spin for me. Great club. All right, let's take a closer look between the two clubs. You have the 290 on the left and the 310 on the right. Notice the 310 on the right has a slightly more shallow club face. Also, I wanted to compare the sound. So the champion of 2012 is the Ping G20. The full list will be at the end of the video. I used the 8.5 degree version with an extra stiff shaft, kind of cheated. Variable face thickness on this club, 204 gram head weight, high MOI, high launch, low spin. It has a lighter low density titanium 811 club head, higher strength to weight ratio, no offset, club sits square. I love the D3 swing weight. I think that's very important when choosing a club as the right swing weight. I use the TFC 169 Tour extra stiff shaft, which is 67 grams, 4.5 torque, lower launch, tighter feel, especially in the X-Flex. Best driver, you'll see the launch monitor numbers.
Oh, laid down the hammer on that one. Vertical launch. Probably didn't get that one right. Full draw. Try to lag my hands a little bit more, and it gave me 15 miles an hour on the club speed. Let's see if I can repeat it. Otherwise, it's basically you throw this out. Can't be wrong every time.
It is not the gatherings, it is not the gifts he gave. This is what I gotta say. Don't exalt them over the gather craze. You can't really enjoy them till your hustle plays. The gift I'm good. The gift I'm good. No heart is where the problems at this.